Alright. So, I'd like to show off just a little script that enables you to collect sugarcane. So, it's very configurable. I'm going to run over the config, not the code, just the config. Um, you have a technical config that we won't be looking at, but we have a normal config that you would be using if you were to have the script. So you have the amount of time it takes to run through a whole row. So for example, if you have another farm with smaller rows, you'll have to bring the runtime to a shorter amount of time. Once you get to the end of the row, usually takes around 10 to 20 seconds to get to the end of the row, so your inventory will be full of sugarcane. So it will run, you can put a label, so that will put it in chat for you. It won't put it where other people can see in chat, but it will only display it to yourself selling stuff. And it will run, for example, this command. This is what can be shown in chat. So it can just be a chat message. You could just say sell all, or you can actually make it do /sell all. For example, you need to heal up your saturation, or if you want to fix your item in hand, I've set up like 3 commands that you can do. Then you have at the end of the script, you have a command, for example, /home sugarcane. So if you want to, for example, start back at the beginning of the farm, once you reach the end of the amount of rows that you're doing, it'll go back to the start. Now, for the amount of times you want the script to repeat itself, that is for the amount of times you want to actually run through the whole farm collecting sugarcane. So you could put it at like a higher number or a shorter number, depending on how long you're going to be AFK or using the bot. So I put it on 2 for the purpose of this demonstration to show how it works. And the amount of rows that we're going to be doing are 3. We're going to be doing 3 rows. I'm not going to be doing all the rows in the farm. That would be way too long for an introduction. And now for the announcements, those are things that are just shown to you in chat. It'll announce the commands when it's executing them at the end of the row, and at the end of the script it'll say finished it should say finished 3 rows in chat. As for the technical config, this I'm not going to show the running file, but for the technical config, these are just little adjustments to the movement. For example, you have when you're going down the row, whether you want to be slightly to the left or slightly to the right, that's the yaw, and then you have the duration of the adjustment. So that's how long you'll be pressing the left button. I'll be explaining those later in chat. So you have the yaw variation and the pitch, and the general direction is the general direction of the farm that you're going to. You don't touch that. I'll just put that there in case there will be an update or whatnot in the future, but I don't think I'll be doing that. So let's enough rambling. Let's just head straight into it. I'm going to press the harvest. Oops, I didn't mean to do that. Okay. Alrighty. So let's see the script in action. So I'm going to click. I'm going to go in first-person view, and click in harvest and let go of my mouse. And now I've completely let go of my mouse. As you can see, I'm collecting sugarcane. I had a bit in my inventory, but okay. You can see that I'm not holding my mouse. I'm going in F5, and so you can see that I aim slightly off center to be able to have a diagonal view, so that I can collect sugarcane from both sides. And then you have the adjustments, which is pressing on the right for the moment, every so often. So the frequency is how often it presses the right button, and then you have the duration of the adjustment, which means how long you're pressing on the right to go back towards the wall. So by playing around with those values, you can find an optimal strategy to mine through the actual sugarcane. And here, now that we're approaching the end, it's gonna execute all the commands. So sell all your hand, and then heal. So if you're running out of saturation, it'll heal yourself, and /fix. To fix the tool that you're currently using if you have a tool that has haste. So yeah, I've set it up so you have 3. It will do 3 rows. So there's this row and then there's another row. but we can set it up so that there's a lot more rows. It's very configurable. And yeah, that's all I have to say really. I'm just going to speed up this bit. Coach, the end, I'm just going to eat during the time it executes commands, and then I'm just going to keep going. So normally it would heal up the saturation, but I didn't do that. So this is the third row. When it gets to the end, it's gonna stop. I'm gonna stop the script there. Alright, now the script's going to finish. It's going to sell what you have in your hand and heal, and then just teleport you back. And as you can see, it did /home sugarcane, and it's starting all over again. So yeah, that's the script. So in case, so we'll just keep harvesting. Remember that we would have done a lot more lanes, so more sugarcane would have had time to grow. And the script has decided to start all over again. And yeah, that's the script. The bot is 100% automated, and this can go on forever. But I've decided to make it stop, so I'm just going to forcefully stop the script by pressing this little red X button up here, and have a look at chat, what happened there. So all this picked up sugarcane is another script, that's not the script I'm showing. What I'm showing is here, for example, executing commands, healing up saturation, etc. And then you have /home sugarcane over here. And it'll teleport you to your home. I just added into the code a teleport just for demonstration purposes that I'm going to take away afterwards. So yeah, hope you enjoy, and yeah, that's the script.